Hello, it's Estrella with a reading for the collective. This is intense. I was picking up on some energy and I thought that I would try to figure out what was going on. So there's some joy and happiness, some truth about love here that's come to the surface. And it isn't based on looks and things. It's not about like how much someone has or opulence. So there might even be some communication about it. There's some resistance happening as well in the energy in regards to scarcity. So there's like something about the truth about love, even if there are no things, the strength comes from this sort of purity, this love energy. And there's some truth about it coming out. And the problem for this person is that they've done something really just mean and meaningless here with this Eight of Cups. It wasn't smart. They weren't thinking things through. They just wanted to control something. They wanted to control what was created. And now they're experiencing bad karma. That's a problem. This isn't the problem position. So it seems like they were trying to create some sort of scarcity tactics, trying to stop opulence. But there was a resistance to whatever they were trying to do. And the reason why it didn't work is because this joy, this Ten of Cups, this is love. It's not based on things. It's based on real, unconditional love. So when love is real and it comes from the heart, this has to do with family, but just also good times, enjoyment, feeling very secure in oneself, regardless of what one has or doesn't have. So it seems like this individual was trying to create some sort of scarcity tactics, and it seems like what they focus on is material things, which they might be losing right now, or these things are becoming less meaningful because they're realizing that they were focusing on the wrong thing, and now they're experiencing like a ricochet. So whatever they were putting out is coming back in some form. In their subconscious, they realize that this is an end of a cycle and that karma is playing out in their life. With this intuition card, on this deck, this intuition card has to do with believing things that are being clouded. It's like with Cancer there, with Mercury and Cancer, it just feels a little bit like one believes what they want to believe because it suits them. So also this being in the subconscious, it's like this person doesn't want to, there's like a bunch of false ideas. They didn't want to see something, and now justice is playing out because they don't want to admit it to themselves, but they also really tried to steal something from someone, whether ideas, time, money, a life path, whatever they did to try to take something from another individual is returning to them, and they can't face it because they would have to then change their ideology about things completely. But right now they seem to be aware that at least that what they did here to try to cause lack in someone's life is creating bad karma for them. In the recent past, there had to do something about this King of Cups who had their head in the clouds about this Empress. So, and somehow it has to do with status how things could look maybe with this Empress. This person's intentions here are, it's interesting, Ten of Swords and Page of Wands. So they could be either worried about some kind of news that's going to come out, that's going to be really a painful ending. They could be thinking about what how things are going to look, or they're intending on creating some sort of a painful ending for someone by creating some sort of news. And what they're going to do is steal ideas, copy work, duplicate, or feed off of whatever energy this is here. It feels like they're trying to create some sort of like an illusion. This is Pisces, House of Hidden Enemies. Mercury has to do with communication. News, Page of Wands, communication. So it looks like some sort of like fake thing to try to really hurt someone, which is interesting because they already tried that here. They might try to accuse this person of being false. It gives me a similar energy as this one, intuition and inspiration. And actually, I need to actually go back and look at this card, because this one might be actual intuition. I think I got it confused with this one, inspiration, because of that moon. And this one has the Pisces. So I think this is the one where it's like false inspiration. It's like calling someone a false prophet or something like that. Trying to really accuse someone of, this is like an accusation, accusing someone of something. Maybe they're accusing someone of feeding off of them. So if they're the ones that are doing that here, if they're creating the scarcity tactics for this person, and then they accuse the person that they are attacking them, that's their intention. So they would be projecting themselves onto this person and hoping that people believe it. So they might, yeah. Or they might also just feel like, it could be one or the two, I have to clarify, that they are headed towards a Ten of Swords, but they are kind of like in some strange illusion, but operating in secret here. The secret realms, like everything is not completely clear here because of also this moon. So they could be having mental health issues, and be really feeding off of this individual, like waiting for news and allowing it to bottom themselves out. So not completely clear. That could be an accusation, or that could be them feeling like they're going to have to face the pain, but still feeding off of this person that they tried to create this scarcity for. It's either that, or they're going to try to create an illusion around this person to completely destroy them. Then we have here in the near future, Four of Cups. So someone's going to feel rejected, and it's going to be hard for them to get out of those feelings. They might, with this Knight of Swords, this is a very hasty move, dangerous character who's running with a knife. They're not thinking things through. They don't care who they hurt, and they're a bully and a tyrant. So this person right here with this Knight of Swords and Four of Cups, they're going to be acting out. So it's this person who's already been attacking someone, trying to create scarcity for this person, to make sure they don't have anything. And they're already receiving bad karma, and it looks like they might be trying to figure out how to hurt them some more. And now here they are with this Knight of Swords trying to actively do whatever it is they're planning on, because they themselves are feeling rejected. They might then be watching and waiting to see if this person, they might be getting ghosted, or they might be trying to see if this person gets ghosted. So they have some kind of a move in mind to try to hurt this person, and it's all going to be based on ego. So Mars is there, which is very like, you know, it can be warlike, and with Leo there, which is all about the sun and the self. Could be very selfish. That's why it says ego energy. So they'll be operating out of their ego. They're planning right now to do something to this person to make them seem false here. And then, but the way that they're looking at it is that this is like someone who tends to be, this is like, could be some sort of religious organization with the Hierophant. They tend to, I feel this is someone who hides behind this because if they were truly, really, really religious based on what, you know, the teachings are, then they wouldn't be trying to create scarcity tactics for someone and try to ruin someone who is just focused on love, the greatest love within themselves, just trying to emanate love. If they're trying to destroy someone who's trying to emanate love, which is like Jesus Christ, it's like, you know, the ascended masters, it's trying to elevate oneself to be the best that they can be and try to give and share love with all of humanity in whatever capacity that is. So if this person is trying to destroy that person, then try to destroy them some more, then there's definitely something wrong here. And what we have clarifying it is they might be in some sort of a situation where they're either trying to use their position. This can also be like a society with this Hierophant. It could be some sort of like cultural group or something like that where they're trying to negotiate from this place, or they could be trying to negotiate about this Hierophant, or with a religious figure. This could be also a marriage. So this person could be having problems with whatever this is, this Hierophant, because what also came out is that they're a drama starter and they're played out. So it seems that they've been doing this kind of stuff, maybe not just to this person, but to others as well. And now people really are taking a step back and don't want to be around this energy, probably because, you know, there's been a pandemic and financial crises and a war that's happening, and people just want peace. They want this love energy. And then there's a certain point where this opulence and status and all of these things don't matter. At the end of the day, one needs to just be kind to their neighbors, and that's where the earth is heading. So that's why people are feeling like this person's played out, because it feels unevolved. But if they're trying to still negotiate from this place where they have this position, but they're still trying to hurt others and create drama where people are already just waved thin. People don't have the energy for this right now. They really don't. People are fed up and people are trying to get by. So that this person needs to change their tactics. The way that they're appearing in their environment is, there seems to be someone who's trying to take a leap of faith here. But this person seems to be extremely vengeful. That's how they're coming across. Sorry about that. My battery went out. So there's someone who's trying to take a leap of faith, which is like a noble attitude to take. It's like looking upwards and trusting that that they have faith in the universe, that there's a grander design to things. And so that's what this person is. That's this Ten of Cups person who this person has been trying to ruin or make sure that it's, I mean, if person has scarcity, then that could, how far does that go? Does that go to how far the person, if they don't have anything, then that person really, you know, how would they survive? I mean, so how far is this person intending on taking this, right? So so here we have in the environment position, this person is threatening. They have a bad reputation. They've ruined their reputation from trying to attack this Ten of Cups energy. People think of them as like an impersonator, a doppelganger. They want to be like this Ten of Cups person, dresses like them, copies them, which we see here too. They're intending on feeding off of this person and copying them and stealing from them, and that's how they appear. They also might overdo tarot as well, or something along those lines with like the metaphysical arts, but most likely because they are a Hierophant, most of the people don't know them that way. Most people see them just as this Hierophant, which is probably how they got into a position where they're able to create this scarcity for someone else, because they're hiding behind this Hierophant. But they're definitely somebody that indulges in the arts. And someone who this was reversed this way, and I'm taking it as a intensification of this card. So Mars in Scorpio, very, very, very potent energy. Both Mars and Scorpio are, that's Aries is ruled by Mars, as is Scorpio, and Scorpio is also ruled by Pluto and Mars, depending on, before Pluto became planeted. I don't know if that's a word, but yeah, so this person is coming across as extremely vengeful, and I would feel like reversed here, especially with this threatening oracle card here. I feel like these two things together, this person just is very volatile, and they're warlike, and their reputation is being ruined, and they appear to be trying to attack a sweet person. For what reason? Reason unknown at this point in the reading. What we have is what their hopes and fears are is this Chariot. So getting a hold of the situation here. They want to dominate, and they want someone to submit, which makes sense with this warlike energy, this revenge, this threatening. And there's something to do with the boss daddy here. So someone who's in charge, a masculine energy. So they want to try to get control of a situation with a masculine energy who is in charge. So I don't know if they're trying to control, if they're attacking this feminine energy, this Ten of Cups, this loving energy, because of this boss daddy. They're trying to dominate. Maybe they're trying to dominate both this Ten of Cups situation and this boss daddy. But whatever it is, no matter what it is, they want to control the situation, and they want whoever it is, if they're not getting their way, to go into this cage and behave and stop singing and stop being themselves, because they I don't know, they can't take it, but they should stop, because they're creating bad karma for themselves, and any temporary win is not worth the cost. These were on the outcome card. So the outcome is Six of Cups. So this looks like potential reconciliation between two people who are very familiar with one another, or there's just a very strong friendship and unconditional love. That's the Six of Cups. It could feel like that these people know each other in like a past life or something like that, or there's just a very deep bond with these two people, a very sweet love. And it looks as if there's also riches there because of the connection between these two people. Six of Cups, Saturn and Virgo, very, very particular about what they do and how they do it. And that creates, because of that Virgo there and Saturn, they're very particular and careful about the way they approach things, and it creates riches, these two people here. And it looks like for this karmic energy that's attacking this Ten of Cups person, people become uninterested in them because they end up with family issues as well. So this could be interpersonal relationships that begin to suffer, not just on the outside, but their closest relatives as well, because they continue to stalk. It looks like these two people, maybe that's why this person is creating these scarcity tactics for this feminine Ten of Cups energy. Believe that's because they're in competition here with over this boss daddy energy, and it looks like the outcome is this unconditional love. It looks like a reunion here, but it looks like this person is still stalking, watching, and obsessed by these two. This looks like a Two of Cups for this oracle deck. What we have under the deck here that came out is Temperance and Nine of Wands. So someone's healing here after going through something over and over and over again. It might be these scarcity tactics. This could be someone who tried and tried and tried and kept dealing with similar issues. This is a battle-wounded soldier who kept going and is now healing. They're healing, and so this is under the deck. So this person is aware that there's healing happening. The other thing that came up in the other deck is health. So sun in Virgo. So this energy is all about healing as well. I feel like also illumination by the sun. It's like how the sun on a hot day just kind of like burns away the germs almost. That's what it feels like. It feels like healing by the light, but like it's like an effervescent energy that is like clearing things. So it seems like that's what's happening here. And this person is realizing that after all of this Nine of Wands, because this person has been doing this for quite a while, that this feminine energy is healing, and this person this is what's under the deck of the oracles. This person is also, looks like they are trying to force their way because they don't like the healing, and so now they're in a tough position because they've done so much to this Ten of Cups person who just wants to live and be joyful and self-actualize and experience love and joy in their life. And this person is experiencing bad karma and is still doing it. So they're experiencing bad karma. Feels that people are backing away from this energy because they're probably not just doing it to this Ten of Cups. There might be other people that are around them that are awakening to the fact that they aren't this traditional kind of sweet, nice person that they're coming across, but that they've been attacking someone that they are, that they want to be, or are feeding off of this person. And they might have been able to get away with that because they had some sort of position, and people kowtowed to this person because this person is in a position where people kind of listen to what they have to say. So this person is they place financial gain and control over imparting spiritual insight. So they're very focused on opulence. That's what matters to them the most. But that's where the mistake is that they're making, is that joy. They also come across very virginal and sweet, and that is why they're able to get away with this, or they were, because who knows what this Ten of Cups, maybe this Ten of Cups person seems eccentric, or they're different, or they don't have this status, or they didn't have the status, or whatever it was, so they were able to get away with that. The other thing is that they're a hedonist. They pursue pleasure to the detriment of health. They indulge at the expense of others. So they wanted something here, and if they had to create complete scarcity for this Ten of Cups individual, then they were willing to do it. This person also, they alter facts and they plagiarize others' work, which is what we see here by Creativity Muncher, And then we also see here with this impersonator. So this person is like, it's almost like they're trying to like knock this person, this Ten of Cups person, off their square and then become them. And they do that by altering facts and hiding behind this hierophant and using their status to force their way. They have an exaggerated belief that they're the only means through which a cause can succeed. So it feels like maybe they don't believe that others matter as much as them. This is a shapeshifter as well. This one can project any image that serves their personal agenda in the moment. Like I was saying, they hide behind this hierophant. They hide behind this hierophant and this virginal energy, but they're not. They're not. They don't believe in magic. They don't believe that you know, focusing on their own Ten of Cups, which they can have, they should be able to have if they focus on this rather than this darkness and trying to take someone else down, that they can also have magic. But everyone has their own pathway, so you don't want to try to steal from others and hurt others in order to get, you know, a Ten of Cups. But it doesn't seem that they're after a Ten of Cups, because what they care about is indulging at the expense of others. They just want what they want, and that's it. So they also would focus on Ten of Cups. And they also use power of romantic attraction to sway others as well. So yeah, again, acting very, very, they might be very involved in whatever religious organization this is. So they come across like a society leader, or someone that people, look up to. But they turn a lyric gift to negative or destructive effects. So this person is also a very good talker. And they can destroy, they can try to destroy others. They can create pictures that they leave. They might just say only a few words about this Ten of Cups person, and before you know it, it's created a bunch of scarcity for this person who's only after love, just love in their life. And might also be a person that is a Samaritan, somebody who cares about others. Here we go, using power for self-aggrandizement. Right, so this person is all about power and money, and they don't care who they hurt, and warrior is under the deck, trading ethical principles for victory at any cost, indifference to the suffering inflicted on others. So there you go. This individual is not done trying to attack this Ten of Cups, divine feminine, I'm gonna say, and this person's receiving bad karma, but they're gonna keep going. It looks like, just get a few more. It looks like, what are they doing here in the near future with this Knight of Swords in the reverse? Both money or property through an inheritance, winning or windfall. So they might be trying to attack somebody's money, because that's what they do. They attack money because that's what matters to them. Feather. Someone you know is undependable and insincere. So it feels like they're going to try to ruin the reputation of this Ten of Cups person. They're going to try to damage them so that they appear to be insincere. And they might be, I feel like that's here with this Ten of Swords. Some news, right now they're putting something together that they're going to present to someone here in the near future by trying to ruin this person and get them ghosted. They're going to try to ghost this loving person. They're going to try to get this loving person ghosted. protected, but this person is protected from negative forces beyond their control. So they aren't going to be able to do that. Anything that has happened up to this point has been a learning lesson for this Ten of Cups person, who has now really grown and healed so much and learned so much and gained so much wisdom now that they're building a Ten of Pentacles. And while they're building this Ten of Pentacles, this person's karma just keeps stacking up and stacking up. And right now they keep fighting and doing the same thing, but they don't realize that they're hurting themselves. Other card that fell on the ground was someone's going out of your life, or the end of a situation. So this is an end of a situation. This is actually done. This person, they might be trying to do all the same tactics, but whatever it is that they're fighting for, they're being exposed here. People are seeing what kind of person they are, even if they're trying to hide behind this Hierophant and this kind of like virginal shapeshifter energy, where they're presenting themselves like they're very sweet and nice. People are seeing through that now. They're seeing them as someone who is trying to threaten someone who doesn't deserve it. And these problems, these are the problems that are going to be, that need to be resolved, and they are going to be resolved. They're being resolved now. And this bully energy, no matter what kind of lies they craft, and no matter how focused they are on this Ten of Cups person, they're just now hurting themselves at this point. So they should definitely stop this destroyer, bully, femme fatale queen who acts like a damsel, that makes lies and acts as if they are mentoring and helping people. Someone that gets very controlling and demanding when they're challenged, that uses inappropriate use of sensuality and his attachment to money and power. This person who is intoxicated with their own destructive power, destroying others' dreams or potential. This person who is a bully. This person who conceals deep fears behind verbal or physical abuse really should stop now. They should stop, because they're just hurting themselves. I hope this helps. Bye.